Okay, students, today what I want you to do right now is we're going to break off into our learning centers. And so I have them written up here on the board. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to go back to my desk and I'm going to have you bring up your book bags when I call you up. And so when that happens, now if we're having difficulties with what we're supposed to do, or maybe we're confused, remember, ask three, then me, because I'm going to be back there. I'm going to be testing on you guys your reading, so we're going to be doing that. So go ahead and go to your centers. So this is when I'll go back to my desk. And for the book purposes, I didn't really have a great text. So this is one I had at home. It's the Bernstein Bears. It's probably not along the lines with what I would probably do, obviously, with the students, but for this video purposes, I'd be doing this. Okay. Okay, Johnny, come back. So I have him come over. Okay. So, Johnny, this is a book we're going to be reading. And what do you notice about this book? That's right. It's a Bernstein Bears book. You've probably seen a lot of these, huh? Yeah, it's one of your favorites. Mine too. Okay. Excuse me. So this is a word. It says pollute. It says don't pollute. So what do you know about pollution? Okay. Yeah. Right. It's when bad things go up in the air and it hurts the atmosphere. Good. And so what you're going to do is you're going to read this book, and you're going to go as far as you can in 1 minute. That doesn't mean read super fast. So when I start reading, I'm not going to say, well, looky here, said Papa. He opened the evening news. Your friend, Professor Actual Factual's got his picture in the paper. Oh, said Brother and Sister Bear, coming to see. We're not going to read like that. That's right, because people don't talk like that. You need to read like you talk. That doesn't mean we go super slow, like, well, looky here, said Papa Bear. Or sometimes we talk about not reading like a robot. Well, looky here, said Papa Bear. Remember, when you get to a punctuation mark that is like an exclamation point, you need to have a little bit of emotion with it, or a little bit of expression. So the first says, well, looky here. See how my voice went up like that? So that's what I want you to do. So I want you to do your best. Remember, this is not a race. And also remember, when you come up to question marks, you're saying it like a question. So on the top of page 2, you see here where it says oh, say oh instead of oh. Do you see the difference? So that's what I want you to do. So no pressure, but I want you just to take your time. I want you to read just like we're talking like right now. So I want you to read just like this. Well, looky here, said Papa Bear as he opened the evening news. Your friend Professor Actual Factual's got his picture in the paper. To see how I did that? So I want you to do your best. I want you to try. And when you hear the timer, I want you to stop. We're going to put our bookmark in there, and we're going to figure out which word you stopped on, and then we're going to tally how many words you did. So let's say if you did 90, and but also keep in mind that when I have we do that, we're going to keep track of how many words you got, but also we need to make sure we try to do our best so we don't get a lot of errors in there or mistakes, because those are going to come off your score. So be patient, take your time, just read, and if you get stuck with a word, I can help you, and we'll do this a couple of times.